What up? Back with another chit chat. Um, so today I'm gonna be talking about just kind of different things, I suppose. Got some chess gameplay. It's not like active. Like I already recorded that. I just went to the store. Got to taste some stuff for mac and cheese. Because we got potluck tomorrow at church, so she's making some mac and cheese for that. But she'll be home here soon. She was out for the weekend, just kind of hanging out with her mom. Or she was out since yesterday. She's getting back today. She's go to see her mom. But dude, so what happened to my channel, man? I don't know. Like, I think that I've gone through the videos that I've made, and there's never any rhyme or reason to why a video does well. Like I think my top like 3 videos were like my laziest videos. Like I was just kind of, I wasn't really doing much of anything. One of them was like just like Fortnite gameplay unedited. I was like, yeah, so just like a full game, and that was like my second or third highest. And then I'll be in here, editing, putting all this effort to get to, and it's like, what, we got 20 views, 30. I don't know, man. I've come to really have the realization that all great artists are underappreciated in their time. So, when I'm dead, then that's probably when my YouTube videos will start popping off. But at the moment, just kind of, doing whatever. Got this chess gameplay, playing some Bullet. I wonder if I'm winning right now as I'm talking, in the video. I did end up, throwing this one game, and well, I'll let y'all see it. But so yesterday, the car accident, yeah. So I was on Wade, and for y'all that maybe don't know, it's like real hilly, and I was going kind of fast, like I was kind of, I didn't want to be late to jujitsu, and so I'm on Wade, going up and down these hills, and I wasn't. It felt like I was distracted driving when I looked up, but I wasn't. Like my eyes were on the road the whole time. I think I was just kind of zoned out, and so when I was zoned out, like all of a sudden this car is like braking, and my car actually very thankfully goes like brake, 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 brake. It'll start like kind of beeping if you're going too fast, like pulling up on somebody. And so my car starts doing that, and I start, braking or whatever, and then I kind of got to brake pretty hard. I think that this guy, I'm not sure, because I thought that there was nobody in front of me, so I think that this guy goes and pulls into the left lane, because on Wade, it's 2 roads in each direction, or 2 lanes in each direction, and there's no turning lane. But folks want to turn left, so then they'll just start setting up in the fast lane, like, oh, I'm just going to brake in the left lane, like, it'll be fine. And so this guy just brakes in the left lane, you know what I mean? And then I got to kind of like slam on my brakes. Bro behind me slams on his, and then a second or 2 after he stops, I just see his car go, and I hear the crash, and I'm like, man, that's not good. And so I like, so the guy behind him hit me, right? And so I pulled up, I was like, I just kept driving, and I pulled into this little parking lot, and I was like, dude, like, what do I do? Like, I was gonna like call my parents or something, be like, hey, like what am I supposed to like go, like, am I like a witness? Like, are the cops gonna need me? I'm not liable for nothing, but like what do I do? And then I just was like, I don't want to be late to jujitsu, so I just kind of drove away. But yeah, man, that was kind of a crazy event. I was surprised that that happened. It was real shocking, and I was kind of like, but when did jujitsu, we were doing some like guard passing, 411, pretty hype. So that was kind of how that's been going. Still been playing a lot of Counter-Strike. It's been a lot of fun. They're on Faceit playing those games. And there was something else I wanted to talk about, but now it escapes me. It was not the... Oh, well, I mean, in the meantime, I went and bought this gallon of water. There was a homeless dude outside of the Walmart, right? Or not outside the Walmart, but like on the little, like you turn off the main road to go into the little road that then you turn into the Walmart parking lot. I'm like, all right, well, let me grab a gallon of water. Like I don't have cash. I don't keep cash on me. So I buy this gallon of water for bro, and then I leave the Walmart. I was getting the stuff for Taya, and I'm heading out, and then he's not there. So it's like, well, now I got this gallon of water. I'm gonna like, what am I gonna do with it? I already have, I got this right here. This is what I'd be drinking my water out of. So now, actually, y'all can see it in the camera right here. Wank, 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 wank. Yeah, I got that water for nothing. So I don't know. I've been kind of sipping on it, but Yeah, and what was there was another thing I was gonna kind of chit chat about. It really does escape me. Hmm. Huh. I don't know. But I do know that yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for this channel to start popping off so that I don't have to suffer with the knowledge that I'm a failure and my artistic platform of choice. I don't know. I think that I kind of want to start a series that's like something that you can follow along. The most fun that I ever had with YouTube videos was back in like, when I kind of first was getting into YouTube, like maybe like 20 like 15, 16 type area. And you would watch like series, like, oh, like this guy would be playing X game and he like post a video every day about, or like maybe it's like a Minecraft server that these guys, like stuff, where you can be like excited to like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen on the next video type business. I want that kind of to be, um, I want to have something like that. I was thinking about doing like a chess, like, maybe try to grind because I've been playing some Bullet like 2-1, but I could play like 3 minute or 5 minute games and try to get to 1800 or something. Um, the Counter Strike ones are cool. That's the thing. The issue that I've gotten to is like when I was making like the League videos, those were fun, or I'm making the Counter Strike videos. Nobody, none of us, y'all that like watch the videos, nobody likes those videos. You know what I mean? Like nobody plays Counter Strike that I know except for like Jamez, and nobody plays League except for like Aaron and Heath. So it's like, like I'm making this video for 3 people, and it's like it just kind of I don't really know if I'm trying to do all that editing and stuff for just like nobody to watch it. But I mean, I do have fun doing the editing. It is enjoyable, but I want to really find like a new kind of, I don't know, something. There's got to be some exciting video ideas that I'm just not thinking about. But that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Now, I'm just going to take a brief moment and pause and see if I can remember the other thing that I was going to say. I immediately remember the thing that I was going to say. So I was on my run today, 5 miles, which I got back from the run and I was like, dog, I never in my life, like if you had, back, let's say, like go back 2 years, bro. If you're like, oh yeah, ran 5, let's see, I'm at like, I wanted to do 100 miles in May, and then I started, I was just getting my ankles and stuff were getting sore again, my shins and whatever. So I'm probably not going to hit that. So, spoiler alert. But I am doing pretty solid. Right now for May, I'm at 51.45 miles. If I can hit, yeah, y'all can see my activity right here. See, you see, I took some time off. They're kind of in the middle. But I've been doing some 5 mile runs. If you had told me back in 2022 that I was running 5 miles, like semi consistently, running 3 miles semi consistently, like that'd be, that's pretty nice. I'm happy with that. But, anywho, I'm running today. And I see something that I've never seen in my life. I never even would have dreamed that this could happen. So I'm pulling up. Yeah, I've already ran like most of my. I'm at like 3 something. Like I'm kind of like getting ready to go back home. And there's this little neighborhood, not even a neighborhood. It's like there's a main road here, and then off of the main road, there's just a new little development. And what the development is kind of on a hill here, and there's a circle. The whole development is a circle. And the houses, line the circle, and maybe on the end of the circle, there's these 2 more kind of rows, like normal streets with some houses on them or whatever. But in the circle, there's like grass area, and there's different little sidewalk pavements. There's a bench, there's like a little dog park, like just like grass area. And I don't really normally see people over there. Maybe they're just kind of hanging out. Maybe I see people walking or see people, on the bench or whatever. Maybe I might, see people in their driveways doing whatever. But I've never seen. I pull up and I'm running, I'm now I have made progress in my running and I'm very happy with it. But I'm still kind of like a pretty novice runner. And so I'm at 3 something miles, and so I'm not really like all the way there. And I'm like, surely my eyes deceive me. Like, there's no way that this guy has. Put in the comments right now what you think this guy had. All right, you ready? I'll give you time to pause and go type that down. Everybody I want everybody that's watching this video right now to pause and go down and type in the comments what you think that he had. No cheating. What you think that this guy had. He's by himself in the grass area, hanging out. All right. This guy had like 30 to 40 frisbees. He was like whimsy maxing. It reminded me of this video where these guys were practicing their victory formation, like snapping and like taking a kneel, like for like in football, right? And it's these like rando like 20-year-olds, like they don't, like nobody, they don't need to practice their victory formation, but they were doing it. And I was, it was like the free will maxing. I thought that was really funny, and that's what this guy reminded me. He was practicing. Bro would like I thought that at first he was just throwing the frisbee, and it's that's kind of strange. But like, maybe he's like practicing disc golf or something. But he would like take the frisbee like this is the frisbee here. He would like throw it up and like practice like catching it and then like throwing it. He's got like 30 or 40 of these white frisbee on the ground. I couldn't even. I was so flabbergasted. I waved to this guy twice. I was walking down and I was like staring at it. I was like, and I saw him and I like waved as I was running, and I just kept on staring, and I was so like just dumbfounded that I just I locked eyes with him for so long that I just had to wave again, because it was the strangest. He was like I couldn't tell if he was aiming them at the bench, because a lot of them, this was like a three-dimensional normal distribution of think heat equation of like frisbees on the ground around this bench. So I figured that he was aiming at the bench. Like that's why I was kind of thinking that it was disc golf initially, but I really have no idea what this guy was doing. Big time tweaker. I don't know. I mean, he was Asian. I don't like. There's a lot of foreign people around here, so I don't know if maybe like ultimate frisbee is a big thing in some Asian countries. Like I'm not really up on the foreign sports, right? Like I know that like Indian people and English people be playing cricket. I never played cricket. I know that what is tetherball a foreign sport? I don't know. But anywho, that's probably gonna be the video. I hope that you enjoy my rambling. I hope you enjoy the chess gameplay, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.